Hi everyone, my name is Justin Hall. All my friends have always asked my opinions on various different things, so I thought I would start making videos where I could share my opinions on different things and different products with you. So, partially inspired by Elle Fowler over at All That Glitters 21, today we are starting with a Bath & Body Works haul. So I originally went into Bath & Body Works a couple of days ago to stock up on some fall candles. Since fall is technically here, though not weather-wise here in Texas, I wanted to fill my home with some fall scents, and I find candles are the best way to do that. So the day that I went in, the candles were actually 2 for $20 for the large 3-wick candles. I usually buy the smaller 1-wick candles mainly because unless I'm in love with the fragrance, 3 wick is a lot of candles. It's a burn time of nearly 45 hours, which is a really long time. So I buy the smaller ones, but since the bigger ones were on sale, I thought I might as well get a couple. So the first one I got was Creamy Pumpkin. And I haven't actually burned this one yet. I have burned one of the other ones that I got, and then I'm also going to talk about one of my favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works candle collection. But I haven't burned this one yet, but it smells really, really good. It says it indulge in the sumptuous and soothing fragrance of spiced pumpkin, sweet caramel, warm cream, inspired by the sweet richness of fall harvest. And it smells exactly like that. It does smell like fall harvest. You get that kind of pumpkin and baking, really the sweet cream as well. It smells exactly like I want fall to smell. I have high hopes for this one. The first candle I actually bought from the fall collection this year was pumpkin sweet pumpkin latte or cinnamon pumpkin latte or something like that. I bought it when it first came out back in August. I bought it, took it home, and burned it, and I was not pleased with it at all. So I actually returned it. I didn't really get the cut of pumpkin or the latte or anything like that. It more just smelled like maple syrup. The scent throw on that one was really large as well. It was actually burning in my bathroom, but you could smell it throughout my entire house, and it just smelled like warm maple syrup, which isn't bad, but it wasn't what I was going for, and it was super sweet. So I did return that one. I bought another one, which I'll talk about later, but I do have high hopes for this one, and I hope it does smell as good as it does now when it burns. The second one I bought was Mahogany Teakwood. This one is described as the scents of fine woods, mahogany, cedarwood, and oak, highlighted by delicate lavender and geranium notes, conjure up an escape to a cozy library on a chilly fall day. However, I don't get any of that. I do kind of get the mahogany, the cedar, a little bit of the woods, but what it does smell like is an Abercrombie & Fitch store. It smells exactly like that. Elle at All That Glitters 21 had said the same thing. I originally smelled this back in August when it first came out, and the sales associate that day actually suggested it to me. And when she asked me to smell it, she then asked, "What does it remind you of?" I couldn't exactly pinpoint what it was, but then she said, "Doesn't remind you of an Abercrombie store?" And she was right. It does smell exactly like an Abercrombie store, and I believe it's their fragrance Fierce that they spray throughout the store. So if you like that, I do suggest this candle. The scenther on it is pretty far, and it's pretty strong. It is so strong that I actually do not like to burn it for long periods of time. I originally put it in my room, and when I walked in, it smelled exactly like an Abercrombie store, but even Abercrombie stores put a moderation on it. So I moved it into my closet, which I thought was more fitting since Abercrombie store and clothes and the scent. So what I do is that I actually am fortunate enough that I have a space in my closet that is safe to burn it. But I also burn it in my bathroom and then move it right into my closet. And you can the scent still follows it. Even when the candle is just in my closet, sitting like this, you get a faint smell of it. And so it doesn't exactly remind me of fall, but it does remind me of an Abercrombie store, so I do suggest this one as well if that's something that you are into. Just beware that it is a little strong, so think about exactly where you want to burn it and how you want to burn it. Now this one I did not buy in my haul, but it is my favorite fall scent, and that is, wrong way, Justin, Cranberry Woods. Smells so good. A mysterious blend of cranberry, rich blackcurrant, and raspberry with notes of cinnamon bark, cedarwood, and warm amber. This was my original fall candle from last year, and I actually carried it through the holidays because I didn't like any of the holiday scents. I'm not a big fan of balsam, pine cones, or Christmas trees, or cinnamon cookies. It smells exactly like they say it does. It's blackcurrant, cranberry, it's just really warm, and I suggest for the holidays. I would buy this one in a 3-wick, and I was tempted to when I bought these other two the other day. However, because I bought this one smaller last year because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to like it. When I bought it, I also bought this to put it on my countertop in my bathroom. It's just a little decorative, a candle goes in it. Right now I have White Leaves, which is the original fall scent I bought this year back in August. I'm indifferent to it. Reminds me of potpourri. It's described as a fragrance that embodies the richness of fall with all of its colors and pleasures, featuring notes of golden nectar, ripe delicious apples, and red berries. I definitely get the apples and the berries, and then a little bit of cinnamon. I haven't really burned it that much. It does smell differently, though, when it is burning, and it's a little bit more pleasant when I burn it. However, back to this one, I bought it in the smaller one, then I bought the container to put it in, and so at the end of season last year, I went and stocked up on this size, mainly because I already owned the Christmas candle holder, and I wanted to use it again. So I own quite a few of these. I just stocked up, and I will be burning it again through fall and through the holidays, so I'm excited about that. That is all the candles. So, moving on to the other stuff I bought. I also bought a body wash and a lotion, mainly because they were 2 for 3 or 3 for 2 or 2 buy 2 get 1 free, buy 3 get 2 free. So I did buy something else along with this. Warm Vanilla Sugar is my signature scent for the fall. I am a huge fan of vanilla. Warm Vanilla Sugar is one of my favorites. It's one of their signatures, and I think they do it really well. My sales associate that day also had said that this is a new formula. I actually just bought a bottle about a month ago, and it's already halfway gone. And so when I actually originally went in to buy 2 lotions. I bought another thing that I'm about to show you. But since it was buy 2 get 1, she said, why don't you just grab the body wash, which I did. It's a new formula. There's apparently shea in it now. And so she says a little bit more moisturizing. I haven't used it yet, but we'll see. I'm using the other one, the original formula, from a month ago. So we'll see what the difference is, and then I'll report back to you on that. If you've tried it, let me know, though, and see if there's really much of a difference. The other thing that I bought is the other lotion, and it is Twilight Woods for Men. This is a new fragrance. I actually have the original Twilight Woods that's called Twilight Woods for Her. I went in to buy probably a lotion or something about 2 years ago, right when Twilight Woods came out, and the sales associates were really pushing it, and so they're pushing the travel size, the little smaller bottles, and it was only $5 or something on sale that day, and so it's just like, yeah, just sure, throw it in. I never liked it because obviously it was a little bit too perfumey. I do like it, however, in the body spray. I spray my sheets with it at night, and it takes on a whole different, it's not as perfumey, it's a little bit just more warm. It adds a different level, and it does help me sleep better. So that's another thing that I suggest. So when Twilight Woods for Men came out, I was quite intrigued exactly that it smelled like. It does not have a description on the back other than it's super conditioning with shea butter and vitamin E to provide intense moisture and defense against dryness to keep skin looking healthy and strong. The website suggested it has notes of, let me pull it up, cedar, white pepper, and musk. I definitely don't really detect any of that. It's like, to me, if we can think way back to middle school and elementary school, is the original Hollister fragrance. That's what it smells like, and I think Hollister might even have it. I don't know what it's called now, but for those of you that remember the original Hollister fragrance back in about 2004, that is what it smells like. Mixed with the Mahogany Teakwood fragrance candle that just came out, I'm thinking someone from Abercrombie must work now for Bath & Body Works. They are both based in Columbus, so just saying. I am actually really, really excited about this new Twilight Woods for Men line. It is one of the first families that they're doing a his and hers, and that's something I'm really, really excited about. I'm hoping that this isn't the first and the last, and that they continue doing the kind of his and hers fragrance families. Right now, all the other, I usually stay away from the men's line. I just stick with vanilla, maybe a couple other things. But right now, I think the men's light consists of like ocean and cedar and other things I don't remember. But this is really the first of a fragrance family, and so I'm hoping that they do a lot more of that and that it's successful. As far as the lotion goes, I have actually used it a couple times. It goes on really, really smooth. It's just the same quality as the rest of their lotions. It goes on smooth. It's not greasy at all. It's really, really moisturizing. It lasts a long time. As far as the scent goes, it is super, super light. But it's something that I actually do appreciate. You get just enough of it, but it's not overpowering. So you can still use it on top of your colognes and your other fragrances and not feel like you are smelling like a billion different really strong things. It's just the right amount. It is strong enough though that on days where maybe I'm not doing anything or I'm just around the house or just going to run a couple of errands to the grocery store, I'm not going to put on my normal fragrance, which is YSL La Homme, that this will suffice. So I haven't bought any of the other products. I just bought the lotion. I might try the other products. If you try them, let me know. Then the last thing I bought was a little PocketBac and warm apple cider. I have not used this. I just needed one because I'm obsessed with keeping my hands clean. It should be nice for fall. PocketBacs are pretty much self-explanatory. I have bought the foaming hand sanitizer in the past, and I do prefer those, but I did not see them in any of the fall fragrances. So yeah, bought that as well. Oh my god, it's going to be so long to edit. Cover up. So I think that's pretty much everything that I bought in Bath & Body Works. I am excited about all the fall candles and the fall scents, and I'm sure this won't be my last fall haul. And then when we go in the holidays, that's going to be a whole different story. But we'll get there when we get there. So anyway, if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them below, or you can follow me on Twitter @JustinLoop. I'm Justin Hall. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.